Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Audrey, and we are on the second neighborhood of our Veronaville Megahood. That's right, we have left behind the Veronaville premates, and now we are looking at our two custom hoods. So I'm really excited about this. We're going to be kind of continuing our introductory round, except instead of me knowing everything about the premates, or as much as I know about the premates, and explaining them at you, we are going to be finding out about this lovely neighborhood and all these characters together. This is going to be fun. Basically, we're going to be looking at what all these characters and families are about really quickly, and then spending a little bit of time with them, probably a day each, just getting to know them a little bit more. But for a quick introduction to this neighborhood, welcome to Europa. This was made by Kaching, who you can find both on Tumblr and here on YouTube. I mentioned earlier that I picked Europa because it has a really nice rural Italian vibe that I thought would mesh really well with Veronaville. It also, from a quick cursory glance, I've noticed that a lot of the families here are multi-generational, in that a lot of the storylines seem to be kind of focused around the values and traditions held by this older generation, how they might be at odds with some of the wants of the younger generations, which I feel like thematically really matches with Veronaville. But also, one fun thing about this neighborhood is that Europa shares its name with one of the unreleased neighborhoods in The Sims 2, one that was probably intended to be Veronaville at some point. So you could almost think of this neighborhood as like a proto-Veronaville. And one really cool tie-in is that the creator included a flyover, or like a fly-through. Here, I'll get out of the neighborhood and pop back in, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. This is what I mean. It literally looks like you're flying over the town. I've never seen this actually implemented in a custom neighborhood, but I think it's really cool. I think Katati actually used the files which you can locate from the actual Europa flyover. So really nice touch. I think that's really awesome. It makes like a really beautiful scenic introduction to the town, which, as you can see, it really has this very nice, beautiful farmlands, these really quaint and adorable houses that I'm really excited to get to. But once this wraps up, let's go to meeting our Sims. So when you first pull up Europa, you're greeted to this bio. Welcome to Europa, a small rural town with a rich history. With local businesses all owned by the residents, Europa has a strong sense of community and tradition. And I feel like that's very much so. One cool thing about this neighborhood is that almost all of the community lots are businesses that are owned by the Sims themselves. So if you can see like this main strip, for example, well, it looks like we have a school, a coffee shop, a grocery store, and a restaurant, and those are all owned by the families in Europa. Also, like Veronaville, we have a neighborhood storybook, which introduces us to all the families. I can see there's 5 of them, and each one has their own little storytelling photo and a bio. I like that all of them seem to be just Sims posing in front of their houses. I think that's really cute. It's like everyone's posing for a little family photo. So the first family we are going to be looking at is the Linguine family. And their family bio reads, the Linguine family have been farming in Europa for 7 generations. Hector can't wait to meet the next generation. If only his daughters would settle down. And I like we have, looks like that is Hector and the suspenders, and then his daughters, and then of course they have these funny little dogs that we'll talk about. Next bio says, one of the biggest criminal families in the country, the Fasuli are a bunch you don't want to get on the wrong side of. And oh my god, that's a bunch of Sims in this one. I like this little guy in the front, he's very silly. Next one is, Father Theo Tortonelli hoped that as he grew older, he'd grow wiser. Instead, he worries he's making the same old mistakes. And I really like how this one's posed too. He's like reading a book, he's got his cat perched on him. That's really impressive as far as like posing goes. The next one says, recently widowed, Ronnie needs to help his mother run the restaurant, get Odette on the right track, teach Penelope to study. With the family in pieces, will there be anyone to console Ronnie? This also has a really nice pose. I like her holding the cat right here. And this last one says, once briefly involved in a small town scandal, Viola Ricchetti now lives happily with her son Bernie and teaches at the local school. I like Viola's little dress. She's really adorable. Alright, so I'm going to also use that storybook as kind of a recommended play order, which means that the first family we're going to be starting with are the farmers Linguini from earlier. They're right under here, underneath this gorgeous little rainbow. And you can see here it's Hector and his 3 aforementioned daughters. I do have default replacements for everyone, so they do look a little bit different than how their storytelling photos would suggest, but hopefully it's obvious who's who. But yes, we have Hector, his 3 daughters, and these little creatures here. They're like sheepdogs in that they're like dogs that are meant to be sheep, which I think is really fun. Excited to see about that. Their house is on a farm on old tomato fields, and let's get to know them. All right, so we're loaded in, and look at this farm. This is so cute. We have all these like nicely laid out plants. We have these little trees over here, and we have this little barn for all the sheep. This is so cute. Who we got? We got Cha-Cha, Lala, and Baba sheep. That's so adorable. Ah! Let's get to meeting the Linguines though. All right, so first up we have Mr. Hector Linguini. So Hector, he's an elder, he's a family sim. What do you want to do for your lifetime wants, sir? Okay, he wants to have 6 grandchildren. I believe that's kind of the Linguini theme, is that he has these 3 adult daughters and he just wants them to get hitched and start a family of their own and get out of his house. In fact, you can see he's on really good terms with his oldest daughter, Lola. I believe Lola's the oldest. Let me just double check that. Yep, okay, so Lola's the oldest. All the girls are pretty close in age though, it seems. But he's on pretty good terms with his other 2 daughters. And then of course we can't forget to mention the sheep. So we got Cha-Cha and Lala, who are girls, and Baba, who is a boy sheep. Let's see, who else do you know? Oh, he's really good friends with Camilla Farfel. I believe she is the restaurant owner in town, so that's a pretty sweet arrangement. Maybe he gives her fresh ingredients for her restaurant, like a little farm to table something. I also just noticed his locked want is to have a relative get engaged. He's definitely ready to get these girls out of the house. Looks like he's on pretty good terms with everyone else, or at least kind of on neutral terms, it seems. I also just noticed he doesn't have a lot of chemistry with a lot of the ladies in town. So I don't know if we're meant to, as a family sim, he might get the want to remarry himself, but we'll see if that's a possibility. I believe his wife has just recently passed away. In fact, yep, okay, that's the girl's mom. That's Maria Linguini. It doesn't actually show a tie that they're married, but I believe they were. It just isn't registering on the family tree, which just might be a consequence of her passing away. But let's see what else. So it does list him as unemployed, but that's not technically true. He does own a business in town. It's their local grocery store. In fact, he should have never mind. I was going to say in his inventory he should have a deed to the lot, but it might be that it got placed down somewhere. That's possible. Maybe the creator's using it as decoration of some sort. I imagine that's probably what they have in mind. So he does technically own a restaurant. He's got something he's doing. And as far as his skill goes, looks like he's really high in cooking, mechanical, body, and cleaning. Let's see. He is a Gemini. His personality is a little more on the outgoing and active side, but he's very serious and a little in between grouchy and nice. And let's see what your bio says, sir. Hector hopes to see each of his girls happily married to a nice man soon. He loves having them around to help on the farm, but some grandchildren would be nice. One thing to mention about the nice man comment is that little Grace over here, I think we mentioned before, is not into men, so I don't think a husband is in all these girls' future, but we'll see how that shakes out. But in the meantime, let's check out his memories. Actually, wait, hold on. I think all these Sims come with pre-assigned hobby interests. Let's see. Oh, yep, look at that. All right, and we already know their one true hobby. It's outlined here in white. He is into nature. I think that really fits since he has this really beautiful farm. But yeah, let's go see what his memories are about. All right, so one quick thing is since he does not have any character files for his parents, we don't really have any memories of him learning how to walk and talk. I think this was just done to cut down on the amount of files that came with this neighborhood, which I think is probably a really smart choice. But that means we start off with him having his first kiss with Maria Linguini, his future wife, and then of course they fall in love, they get engaged and married and all that good stuff, and then it looks like they woohoo. They move into a new place together, and they have their very first daughter, Lola. Of course, he taught Lola all his skills, so he's a pretty hands-on father. Then he had a second daughter, Grace, taught her how to walk and talk. So I noticed there is a little bit less of him teaching skills to Grace than there was to Lola. And then he had his third daughter, Brianna, and did not teach Brianna any of her skills. I don't know if Brianna's mom taught her anything, or if she was just maybe more of a neglected kid, but we'll get to that when we look at her memories, I suppose. But it looks like he was a little less hands-off as time went by. And then looks like he maxed out his gardening badge. Oh, that's actually a really good point. Let me check his badges really quickly. I forgot to do that, but it would make sense if he runs a business that he would have all these talent badges. In fact, look at that. He has all his retail-oriented ones, which are how to use a cash register, how to restock, and how to make sales to people. And then of course he has a gold badge in gardening, which is the highest you can get, and a silver badge in fishing. So that's also something worth noting, is that he has a good skill in fishing. We could probably sell fish alongside produce in this store. Also, looks like Brianna got an A+, so she's a pretty studious girl. And then it looks like he became best friends with Camilla Farfel, and then best friends with his daughter Lola. So he's got 2 best friends. And then what seems to be pretty recently is his wife passed away. And then we have a memory here that he inherited money from Maria, which means that we know that she died from old age, because you only really get inheritance once a sim passes away from old age. He also has the want to resurrect her, but that happens a lot in freshly created neighborhoods, just because the dead characters were probably killed off very recently, so it's very fresh in the characters' memories. So I'm not gonna really pursue that as a want to fulfill. Also because as of right now, we don't really have any means of resurrecting Sims. And with a neighborhood that's tied to Veronaville, I'm not really sure how I want to go about that yet. So that's gonna be something to consider further down the road, but unfortunately it looks like this isn't gonna happen for him. He is afraid of her becoming a zombie though, which is kind of funny. So that's Hector. He's very adorable. I like his nose. One thing I did notice with all the Sims in this neighborhood is that a lot of the characters have like facial traits that they very clearly inherited from their parents. So like all his daughters I think have his nose. That's a really good use of the Sims 2 genetic system, so that's really cute. That is all for Hector. Let's check in on the other girls. I'm gonna start with Grace right here since she's right over here. Look at her, she's whistling. This is Grace, she's making a funny face. Let me unpause her really quickly. Yep, she's whistling away. Look at her, that's really cute. Oh, it is raining. There's thunderstorm. We're going to be out here gardening. So she does want to resurrect her mom. She wants to be BFFs with her sister. That's really cute. And she also wants a kitten or a puppy. I'm going to look in the puppy thing because I think it'd actually be kind of fun. I don't know how these sheep are related to each other, but we could do some sheep husbandry. Unless the sheep are related to each other, in which case forget that I said any of this. But yeah, let's look at her relationship. So it looks like she is best friends and the owner of Baba's sheep. So I think actually, let me check that. Yeah, it looks like all the girls have their like assigned sheep. This is like their own personal sheep. That's really freaking cute. What else? So I know she's got a crush on Donna Fasuli, who's one of the girls in the Mafia family. That's a little intriguing. She's got pretty good chemistry with Viola, who's like the teacher in town. Also really good chemistry with this lady. This is Florence Russo. I think she's a townie that you can meet, so that's kind of interesting. Grace is definitely a fan of the ladies. And then, of course, she's on pretty good terms with, like, Regan and Kent. That was when we were playing the Caps. She got along with them. She does like Gerald. It seems like they get along pretty well. And she does not really seem to like Camilla Farfel. That's Hector's, like, bestie. And doesn't seem to really like Nikita Fasuli either, so that's kind of interesting, especially since we know she has a crush on one of the Fasulis. She also seems to be on pretty good terms with Alex, who is like another townie in town. Also seems to be good with Father Theo Tortonelli, who's that priest. So pretty high opinions of them. Very much loves her sheep and is on pretty good terms with her sisters. Looks like they're best friends. Let's see, she's also listed unemployed, but I think she is supposed to be like an employee or like helping out with her dad's grocery store. She's very skilled at body. That's kind of her big thing. And then she has a good badge in cashiering, in gardening and fishing. And let's see, she's got some interesting memories already. So she's a Sagittarius, incredibly sloppy. Holy cow, she does not have a single neat point, messy girl. And then she's very outgoing, active, and playful, and then like a little bit on the grouchy side, at least more so than nice. One other thing I just noticed with her that's kind of interesting is if you see, she has these like white lines underneath her personality sliders, which kind of points at her genetic personality, and that means that at some point in her life this was changed than when she was initially born. And so she's actually a little bit nicer than her genetic personality, than how she was intended to be. So I don't know if this was just like a deliberate choice by the creators, but I'm gonna kind of take it as such that maybe something in her life happened that made her just a nicer person. Maybe sometimes you can get this when your parents like encourage you to act a certain way. So that might be it. Maybe she started out a little bit like cantankerous and her parents kind of pushed her to be just kind of like a more outwardly nice person. But that's a kind of an interesting trait of hers. You don't really see that a lot with Sims. And let's see what her bio says. Grace isn't quite sure how to tell her father he won't be seeing her married anytime soon. Not to a man, at any rate. Enjoys soccer, music, and fishing. Well, there we go. So that's kind of like what I was saying. I was thinking, I'm pretty sure Grace is gay, so, well, that's been confirmed. Kind of got that from all her relationships, but let's see, what else? Yep, she's really into sports, so she's definitely a little bit of a jock. You know what, I don't really check the Sims turn-ons, but let me see what she's into. Yep, sure enough, she likes makeup and she doesn't like beer, just in case the message wasn't clear that she is a ladies only. Love that for her. Let's see her memories. So she remembers meeting Regan and Kent. That was pretty recent. And then she was taught all her skills by both her mother and father. She remembers her little sister Brianna joining the family. She became best friends with her sheep Baba. And then she remembers her sister getting an A. She grew up well, and then she got caught sneaking out by her mom. Oh, that's intriguing. So she's definitely a little bit of a rebel. I wonder who she snuck out with. But then, okay, looks like her parents grew up well, a bunch of family growing up well. Her mom dying, of course, recently, inherited money from her mom. And then she got rejected from her very first kiss by Donna. Oh my gosh. So, okay, that's what's kind of building up here. She's got a crush on Donna and looks like she made a move and Donna did not reciprocate. Oh, oof, Grace. Okay, so she's a little bit of a lesbian disaster. I do love that for her. I can kind of relate. And that's pretty much Grace. Let's move on to the other ones. Oh, okay. So Lola is standing in front of this like disgusting looking toilet. I think she just threw up like in the 5 seconds we were talking about her dad and sister. So that could mean one of two things. Either she ate some breakfast that maybe did not sit well with her, or she's pregnant. And I have a feeling we're about to find out which one. But let me unpause her so I can get a better look at her. And wait, what's going on here? Oh my God. Okay, the sheep are fighting. Why are the sheep fighting? What the hell? Come on. What is going on here, you guys? Okay, we're already getting thrown into so much. I don't get it. It looks like the sheep are on good terms with each other. Why are they doing this? All right, so we just got some aggressive little animals. I like this one just chilling out and watching them play. And oh, Brianna's not doing so hot. Okay, but anyway, back to Lola, who might be pregnant, maybe? What did we just get thrown into? Anyway, this is Lola. She's adorable. She got default replaced. Normally she has this kind of like little country tie in front t-shirt, but right now I have one that says Angel in Simlish, but I feel like that fits for her. She's a romance sim, and she's very, okay, well, I thought she was kind of on the nicer side, but I guess she just has like a little bit of a sweet, deceptively sweet face, it seems. But Lola, so let's see what she's about. So it looks like she's best friends with her sheep. That was the one that wasn't fighting, and oh, Lola. Girl. So it looks like Lola's got a couple of love interests. I think these two are brothers, Antoine and Gerald Fasuli. So she's kind of doing like a little bit of a Don Lothario thing where she's kind of seeing two brothers. Presumably they do not know each other or know that both of them are being played like this. This is fun. I love romance sims. I love the drama they bring. But besides that, she's best friends with Cha-Cha's sheep, good friends with her dad, good friends with her sister. Not great with Brianna, but they're still pretty close, it looks like. I was having her try to hit it off with Bianca Monti, but I don't think Lola swings that way. But she seems to have a thing for Alex Bianchi and Antonio Monti, so that's kind of fun. And not very good relationship with Ronnie Farfel, it seems like, or at least they don't have a lot of attraction or chemistry. But yeah, looks like she's got two guys she's seeing, so that's good for her. And I just noticed her locked want is to have a third, so we'll see how that goes. She's also listed as unemployed, but she probably helps out her dad with the store. And she's really high in cooking, charisma, and creativity, it seems. She's a Leo. She's a little on the sloppy side, very outgoing. This is probably like our most outgoing sim we've seen so far. Very lazy, in between serious and playful, and then a little bit on the grouchier side, it seems. What's your bio says, girl? A true romantic, Lola has no intention of settling down. Why should she limit herself to one sim when she has so much love to give? Good for her, honestly. She has a passion for florography and does most of the cooking around the house. I like these bios a lot. Like, this really matches up with her cooking skill, and I think her hobby is nature, just like her dad, and I'm assuming her room is probably this red one over here. So if I know a Katati build, there's definitely like a lot of personality shining through. This one's definitely Grace's with the like sports memorabilia. I like that she's got a bass guitar too. That's also very gay. This one's definitely Lola's. Got like nice little romantic candles. It's either hers or her dad's, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Lola's. And of course we got a bunch of potted plants and flowers, so. And yep, we have like a little flower arranging bench here, so that's probably where she does her florography. That's really cute. Oh, it looks like we got some bills to pay too, but that's something to keep in mind. But one thing I was thinking is if we ever have any of these girls move out, looks like they're a pretty close family unit, but if that ever changes, it might be fun for her and like Bianca Monti, who also wants to do flower arrangement, to like maybe go in on a business together. But yeah, it's just a lot want here to have 3 loves at once, so we gotta find her next like conquest. And I do love romance sims, and all they want to do is date around and just like date a bunch of different people. I think that's really fun, is when they start getting committed that all the trouble comes around. What's her turn-ons? She likes beards and black hair and does not like them stinky. That is good to know. And let's check her memories really quickly. So it looks like she learned how to walk and talk and was potty trained all by her dad, if we remember correctly. Her dad was like super hands-on with her and less so with her younger sisters. And then let's see, she remembered her sister joining the family, everyone growing up well. And oh, she got busted. She got arrested and busted, so that's kind of interesting. So she's definitely also a little bit of a rebel, it seems like. And it looks like the story I'm getting here is like both Lola and Grace have had something kind of bad happen, and then Brianna's been getting like A+, so I think she's definitely supposed to be more of like the well-behaved daughter, and these two are like a little bit more wild, which I kind of love. But yeah, let's see. Everyone grew up well. She made best friends with Gerald. She fell in love with Gerald, had her very first kiss with him, and woohoo with him. Ooh. And then afterwards fell in love with Antoine. It looks like they were also kissing each other, also woohooed, and then made some BFFs. Yeah. I don't know if that's what I call it, but you know, Natalie says BFFs. Now she's got 3 BFFs, remembers her mother dying. And then this is pretty recently, meeting Antonio and Penelope and Killer the cat that we have adopted. But that is Lola. Let's move on to her last sister, Brianna. All right, so last up we got Brianna, who's out here in the barn standing by the sheep that just got their butt kicked. Look, they got a little memory from it. But anyway, this is Brianna Linguini. She is the youngest daughter. She's a knowledge sim and looks like she's not doing so well. Her aspiration's kind of in the red. And she's a silly goose and she wants to be a doctor. That's kind of fun. But yeah, we should definitely start filling some of her wants. She does want to improve her cooking skill, looks like, and getting struck by lightning, which I don't think we're going to be doing, girl. I don't want that to happen. So, in fact, let's get into the barn because it looks like it's raining pretty well. She's afraid of the sheep getting sprayed by a skunk, and she doesn't want Father Theo Tortonelli to die. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Her standout skills, she's really high in logic. And let's see. Her assigned sheep seems to be Lala. I think that was the sheep that actually won the fight. In fact, let me check something. Did the sheep have memories? I wanna see. Oh, they do have memories. Okay. She won a fight with Baba. So yeah, Brianna's got the sheep that's like a little bit more scrappy, it seems. She's bestie with her sister's Grace, although it looks like they have kind of drifted apart a little bit. She's on really good terms with her dad, but they're not like listed as friends. And then she likes Lola pretty well. And then, oh, okay, we got some stuff going on here. So she's got a lot of chemistry with like a lot of the men in town. And then she's got a crush and she's in love with Father Theo. Oh, that is a little scandalous because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be like, you know, just devoted to the church and all too. It looks like a little bit of a Fleabag situation. I don't think I've ever seen Fleabag, but yeah, wow, she's got a romantic interest in Father Theo Tortonelli. That's so questionable. And she does not seem to like Camilla Farfel. That's her dad's bestie. So something's going on here. What's the story here? Oh, okay. Oh my God. Okay, so it's like that. I see. She's very involved with the priest. Okay, so let's see what her bio says. Shy and bookish, Brianna is often overshadowed by her more boisterous sisters. Despite her book smarts, she can be a tad naive when it comes to people. Oh no, I don't like that combined with like the interest in the priest that's definitely like a lot older than her. Ooh, Brianna, what are we doing, girl? Mr. Priest, what are we doing actually? That's my question here. But let's see her personality. She's like in between sloppy and neat. She's very shy, very active, very serious, and super nice. Oh, girly. Her hobby is film and literature. She's definitely a bookworm. I'm pretty sure her room is the one over here with just like the 5 different bookcases against the wall and like the stack of books by her bed. Like I said earlier, Katati makes some wonderful builds. You can already get so much personality in this house just from this alone. And really, I like how all the bios are lining up. And oh God, what's her turn on? Okay, beards and logicals. She's a little bit of a sapiosexual. I'm just glad her turn on isn't like gray hair or something weird like that. But let's see. So her memories, she was raised primarily by her mom. It looks like we've seen kind of her dad's just kind of checks out with each progressive daughter. Let's see. And then she remembers all her sisters growing up well, making BFFs with Grace. So they've been friends for like a long time. And then of course her mom died and then she inherited money from the mom. And then afterwards she fell in love with Theo. They had their very first kiss, their very first woohoo. They became BFFs. Yeah, I guess that's one way of calling it. And then this is very recently. It looks like she met some people when we were out on the town. Regan, the bartender, and Antoine, which I feel like maybe she should already know Antoine. It feels like a very small town. I feel like these people would all know each other, but I guess not. But yeah, this is the Linguini family. Woof. Let's get to playing. I'm very excited to see what they're up to. Wait, actually, let's check in on the sheep. I just want to see if they got anything interesting. So this is Baba's sheep. Does he know how to do anything? Yes, he knows how to roll over, and he's best friends with all the sheeps and Grace. And let's see, I need to know. He's a doofus, he's hyper, he's in between independent and friendly, he's on the cowardly side, and he's a pigpen. Wait, did the sheep have bios? Oh my God, the sheep have bios. Okay, the sheep have bios. This is so good. All right, let's see Baba's bio. Some sheep are actually very intelligent creatures, but unfortunately, Grace's partner in crime, Baba, is not one of these sheep. Oh my God, look at Baba. This is so cute. Look at his little blep. Okay, so this is Cha-Cha sheep. Cha-Cha's a genius. He's lazy. He's between intelligent and friendly. I love the sheep. Like, yeah, this is a face of a genius, all right. And he's on the finicky side. Let's see. Cha-Cha often wonders why Cha-Cha, the actual black sheep of the flock, wasn't named Baba. That's a really good question, actually, Cha-Cha. She has a sneaking suspicion she's the smartest creature, sheep or sim, on the farm and might plot to take over and she could be bothered. Good for you. I believe in Cha-Cha's rights. I think Cha-Cha should just do a complete takeover. Cha-Cha domination. All right, and then the last one we got is Lala sheep. Lala is friendly, aggressive. All right, that's a fun combo. Let's see what she says. Will she beg for scritches or will she try to bite you? It can go either way with Lala. You'll never know. Ooh. This is so freaking cute. I love these sheepdogs so much. They're so fun. Look at them. Okay, I'm gonna pause and let things play out. What I think would be really fun is, I know they make some mods for like actual farming and ranching. It would be kind of cool if we could just like harvest like wool from them or something. And we could sell that in the grocery store, or we can make them have like sheep babies if they're not related. And we could like, you know, sell the like sheep puppies, sheep puppy lambs. But yeah, that's gonna be them. Oh, okay. So I like this conversation with Hector and Grace talking about like kids right off the bat, and we got some expectations going on here. I do have a same gender pregnancy mod, which means that Grace having kids might not be entirely out of the realm of possibilities. So I'm just gonna keep that in our back pocket. What about Brianna? She's just kind of chilling while the sheep play with each other. What do we want to have Brianna do? All right, so one thing we should have them do kind of right off the bat is actually have them take care of the garden. Looks like we got some plants to harvest. So I do have a macro so they can do... Wait, okay, wait, hold on. Oh my god. What? Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Okay, so if you don't know, this is a mod where you get child support if you're pregnant or you have a child from like whoever is the father. And oh my god, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so like I said, I had a sneaking suspicion that Lola might be pregnant. Brianna is too. What the fuck? Oh no, this is so bad. Oh no. Okay, so well. Yeah, so the answers to questions earlier. So Lola is pregnant. Brianna is too. We got 2 babies going on. That's going to be such a nightmare. Dealing with 1 baby in this game is already a pain in the butt. 2 of them? Okay, this is so funny. So Lola's getting money from Gerald for Sully's because, you know, she's got 2 different partners. It's kind of good to clear that up. I think Gerald's the one with a wife too, so that's all sorts of messy. And Brianna's messing around with the priest. I don't think that goes at all in this small town. This is such a this is so scandalous already. Who do we got here? Oh, Matsukichi. Okay, let's go say hi to her. Hi, girl. Yeah, she's a little cutie. Yeah, why don't we greet her? We should be... I don't know if we're gonna get like welcome wagons in this neighborhood. It might be a possibility. Anyway, we're gonna have Hector and his daughter that's not pregnant start gardening. Okay, wow, I'm sorry. I'm still not over this. We're gonna have 2 babies here. This house, like I said, is really cute. I don't think it's got space for this. Girl, I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, there is always the option to, like, cancel out the pregnancies, but this is definitely, like, the storyline we're getting set up, so I kind of want to keep going with this, as awful as that is. Oh god, here she goes. Oh god, I think they're both... Girls, get out of the bathroom. I think they're both trying to throw up right now. They got morning sickness bad. Jesus Christ. Okay, Titania's walking by thinking about babies. Hey, Titania, do you want any of ours? Just come back in a few days. We'll give you some babies. Because we're gonna have a couple to spare. You need any, like, more changeling children at all? No? Okay, so now we can see Titania without her mask, though. She looks so pretty. We could have Grace go greet her. Oh, never mind. She is leaving. Okay, are we done throwing up? Are we... Nope. Okay, just normal. Normal pissing, that's fine. Oh my god. Oh, wait, what the hell? What is going on here? That was just... Matsukichi has morning sickness. This random lady we said hi to, she's also pregnant. What is going on? What have I done? Not me, but what about the creators of this neighborhood? Welcome to Veronaville, where we just got the baby boom of 2025 going on. Guys. My god, so much is happening already. Okay, Brianna, why are you running around like that? Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is so much. This is so good. But yeah, that's the Linguines storyline, is that we've got this guy who wants his kids to settle down, and looks like all the girls are messing around with kind of the wrong people. And all the girls got knocked up. Jesus. Okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna brag to Matsukichi. I don't think we got a lot to brag about right now, Lola. Oh, look at these guys. Look at him. He's so fancy. Oh, we got the welcome wagon. Yeah, let's go say hi to everyone. All right, yeah, man, just come right in. This ferryman does not know any kind of boundaries. Oh, it's Patrizio Monty. Oh, that's fun. I think Patrizio and Hector would get along. Oh, and of course, it wouldn't be Sims 2 if we didn't have the salsa music going. Here we are. All right, we're talking to this guy. Talking about how much we hate pollution in factories. But yeah, no, I want Hector to meet Patrizio. They would get along pretty well. Oh, Grace has gained enthusiasm nature. She can go hiking. Yay. Okay, Patrizio, get over here. Come on. Come on, let's go chat. Yeah, these two got like a lot in common. They're both bald and old and family Sims. And wait, hold on. What is going on here? Wait, she just shoved her. Okay, the fairy's throwing hands. These two are fighting. Okay, these two must have some kind of beef or something. Holy cow. Oh, not him checking out the other lady and then going to kiss his wife. Dude. Dude, this is so messy. Okay, so we invited... Okay, she just fell in love with him. Would she not before? I thought these two were like married or something. What is going on? Anyway, okay, we gotta focus on the bear. Okay, we gotta focus on the Europa kids. I don't got time for whatever's going on here. Okay, what is he gonna do? Okay, I think she's gonna go fight him again. Hey Lola, do you wanna break this up? Your new house guests are throwing hands. There we go. We're gonna have a nice little conversation with Miss Shaylin. Oh no, not the two bowls of Thickelos. Oh Lola, I don't think we want to get involved in this. Actually, yeah, I don't know. She does want 3 lovers. Can we get his wifey out of here? I want to have her talk to Nicholas, see what comes of that. Nothing wrong. They can just talk. Ooh, Brianna's got a talent badge. Silver talent badge. That's really fun. Look at these two. I just realized they are in the same exact outfit. Oh no. I don't have a lot of defaults for old men, so this is what we get. Okay, what were you two up to? Not going into Grace's room. Hey Patrizio, what do you think of all this? You just got kind of thrown amidst all these drama. Look at that. They're talking about traffic signs, talking about not being straight. That's what I always interpret that one to be. But yeah, look at the girls that are out here gardening. This is a very pretty garden. It's really nice. We could also, let's see, everyone's getting a little hungry. Oh, these two are not getting along. Whoopsies. But yeah, it looks like we could have her make some lunch for her guests, maybe. I do know Lola does most of the cooking, so it kind of makes sense for her to do that. Oh, Brianna's just going to cut the queue. And she's definitely got the, like, low aspiration, running everywhere bug. Oh, okay. We just kind of left Shaylin to hang out, but on the floor. All right. Matsukichi's taken off. She's like, why did you bring the aggressive fairies over here? They hate me so much. I need to get out of here, Lola. Oh, okay. Who's yelling? Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't know what that was. But bye. She's leaving. Oh, okay. We got Mr. Dude out here in the barn with the stinky sheep. All right. You having fun here, man? Oh, I gotta get a picture of this. I love his like little lazy slouch. All right. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Anyway. All right, we're all queuing up. She's gonna make some grilled cheese. Brianna's gonna make some nice mac and cheese. A lot of cheese happening. Oh, okay. She just put that in her inventory. Girl, we could use that actually. Where's she going? All right, she just ran out into the patio to eat alone. Her single bowl of mac and cheese, and she's just gonna shove the rest in her pockets, I guess. How's Grace doing? Oh, Grace is getting a little peckish. I do like she's just kind of chilling and gardening while the rest of her family is just getting to such a little mess. Oh, and we got Patrizio over here. He's muscling in the bathroom right next to this disgusting toilet that one of the 3 pregnant women on this lot could have puked in. Bless you, Patrizio. I love you. Look at him go. Yeah, I didn't realize how similar these two were styled. I think one of these guys got to like change an outfit or get on Rogaine or something. But I do like this little pink button up. In fact, I like how pink all the girls are right here. Shaylin is so pretty. I love her little flower crown. Hold on, who are you? What are you doing coming in here? He's gonna go talk to the fairy guy. Are you gonna get him out of here? He invites nothing but misfortune to our house. Oh, okay, he's a hobby guy. Okay, I need to get rid of these stupid hobby men. He's a hobby guy, all right. It's kind of creepy. They can just kind of come in your house and tell you things. Don't like it. Don't care for it much. Look at everyone just kind of hanging out. I love Lola doing like the little finger guns. She's so outgoing. Oh, Grace, I'm so sorry. She's kind of banished to the patio because... Oh, hi, Albany. Ugh. Well, there we go. We got this guy coming to hang out with her. There we go. See, you're not alone, Grace. You guys can talk about food and stuff. What you gonna do? Tell him a joke? All right, look at that. He's just talking about the slow passage of time, which his immortal brain is still trying to wrap his head around. Look at Grace. She's such a cutie. I do think I have her like defaulted in these overalls. I might switch her out with something just like a little more masculine, a little more like rugged, because she's definitely supposed to be like a baby butch, I think. So definitely want to switch that up, but... Oh my gosh, I love her like one crush on a girl. Oh, hi, Matsukichi's back. Matsukichi, she was angry for a second. She's thinking about love though. She's thinking about love and life and how that fairy probably slapped the shit out of her. Actually, now that I think about it, do we got storytelling photos for his family? Oh, we do. Oh, I didn't even check this out. Oh, okay, look at this. This is really cute. They're like cuddling in their field together. This is, of course, Hector and his late wife, Maria. They're talking about music. Oh, and we got Lola pulling around with his Antoine, I believe. And then, oh, okay, we got Lola literally sleeping with Gerald. Girly. Oh my god, this is the funeral. This is so sad. I think this is actually at the church. I had to go to the church to like check to make sure all the graves are present. And all of them are kind of moved onto that community lot. So that's kind of something to keep in mind, that we have like an actual cemetery in town. So we don't have to keep the... Oh, I see. At her mother's funeral, he's going to make a move on her. I don't like this guy. I don't trust him at all. Okay, so we got all the girls gardening. Okay, this is Hector. He's getting consoled by his friend at I believe this is the grocery store they're running. I like Grace just working the register. I hope at some point, once all the chaos dies down, once we get these Berrybury guys out of here, I'm hoping to actually send them to the grocery store so we can take a look at that. Oh, and then we got Grace in her room. This is Donna. She's trying to serenade Donna with her bass guitar skills. It's okay. She's just like me for real. I love it. Oh no, and this is her making a move on Donna and getting rejected. Oh, and there's Brianna with the freeze. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're on her bed and oh god, okay. So if I checked this first, I probably would have been... If I checked this first, I probably wouldn't have been surprised. But yep, so she is pregnant. Look at that. They're talking about babies. Okay, I gotta keep in mind, we have storytelling photos. We gotta check them for the family. Oh my god, I cannot believe we're gonna have like 2 babies in this house. This is so much. I forgot, Hector, right? You want like 6 grandchildren? Good news, we're about a third of the way there. Oh my god. Look at the sheep are just digging holes in the backyard. No, wait. Wait, no, don't do yoga. I'm trying to change your outfit, sir. There we go. Gussie got 5 clothes every day. Yeah, let's get him a new outfit. He definitely needs to get a change of pace. I can't have these 2 very similar dressed men running around. I'm going to get them mixed up. Okay, let's see what we got. I'll just do this one. It's going to go for now. I'll try to pick something out a little bit better later. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Maybe I'll do that. I really need to get more like clothes that aren't just like button-ups for old men. I really need to get more elder clothes, but it's hard. Everyone just makes clothes for like adult women, which I get because they're baddies. They look fantastic, but like, come on, okay. What are we doing? That one's a little loud. Don't know about that. All right, there we go. That's good enough for now. And oh, okay. I actually did not realize that he has such a low neckline there. That's a hell of a neckline, but you know, I really didn't want him twinning with Patrizio anymore, so one of you guys had to change. And unfortunately, Patrizio Monti is an icon, so we can't have that happen. Okay, everyone's out here talking about how they learned how to shit. Good for you guys. Okay, Hector, I don't think we need to make many more meals. How you guys doing out here? Oh, okay, they are not getting along. Oh, okay, yeah, no, they're getting in a little argument. Grace. Oh, yeah, they do not like each other. Actually, I think it's about time we send everyone home. And then once we get everybody out of here, we can have them go to the grocery store. We can sell the produce that we spent all day harvesting. Let's see, Brianna can make some chips and dips. Okay. Oh, okay, what is that? Oh, okay, this is the wave and spin. Is Brianna able to talk? No, she absolutely is not. She's about to do something really big. Are they gonna spin together? Oh, okay, no, just Brianna. But yep, that is the I got a baby bump. Oh, look at her. It's a cute little maternity outfit she's got on. Like the pink. Oh, and she is tired. We'll definitely maybe have her... Oh, okay, girls, this is your father's bed. Let's get out of here. Let's move you to where you actually go to sleep. Come on, Lola, let's get you out of here too. Oh, oh my god, she's crying. Brianna, I feel so bad for her. Holy cow. Let's see, can we have her do anything? Let's have her learn some skills. You can maybe talk in front of the mirror. Oh my god, this poor girl. I feel so bad for her. Oh, poor girlie. She's so miserable. Yeah, like I said, we gotta... Oh no, her aspiration just got lower. This is so sad. Oh no, Grace is losing enthusiasm about sports. We can't have that happen. Okay, before we do anything else, let's see. I'm gonna have Hector and we're gonna take Grace along and we're gonna go to the grocery store and check that out because I really do want to see that. It's already nighttime. We only got like a few more hours we're spending with them. There we go. We can have Grace go with him. Maybe we could have her like play catch while she's there so she can keep that sports enthusiasm. Oh, wait. I probably should have sent them in the car. I like they got like a little pickup truck. I'm not trying to play with a lot of cars in this playthrough, but I do like they got like a little pickup truck so they could transport all the produce, but all right. But let's get them here. All right, and we're in. This is such a quaint little grocery store. I love like the sunflowers. I got like a little patio you can eat on. And why do you guys gotta like greet each other? You're from the same house. Like, why are we doing this? Okay, whatever. Before anyone gets here, let's have them play some catch. And let's see, what do they want to do? Okay, Grace wants to play on the couch and pull a prank and go swimming. Oh, I love pleasure sims sometimes. They're just so fun. They just want to do like the dumbest things. Oh, okay, and this old man is checking Grace out. Sir, you are barking up the wrong tree. I don't like that. Also, I believe he's like Donna's dad. That's a little icky. Thinking about friends though. Yeah, I'm sure that's your intention with this young woman. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got like a lot of like vague produce stuff. We got a bowl of fruit. We got like some spices and stuff. We got some books we sell. That's kind of fun. Hold on. Actually, what I can do is let me get the shelf here. There we go. And then we can take the produce from our inventory and mark it all for sale. Let's see here. Hey, there we go. There we go. We got some pole beans. Grace, you got anything? Oh gosh, Grace has all the produce. Okay, got to keep that in mind. But yeah, we can go here and mark it. There we go. And now we can actually sell the produce. So that's like a really fun feature. And we got this girlie. This is Zinna. And she wants to buy some fruit bowls. I love that for her. Let's see. Does Grace have any sales skills? Not really. Okay. Well, that's fine. I guess we could have Hector kind of work the floor. There we go. Basic sell. And I love that we actually have like actual groceries we can sell them. So that way when the Sims get to their home, if they're playable, they can actually stock the fridge. Oh, he does not think she's attractive at all. That's okay. She's your customer. It doesn't matter, man. There we go. He's working his sales magic on her. Oh, never mind. She's not about that. What about Grace? All right, Grace and her do have the hots for each other. I want to see if that goes a little bit better. Does she have like a little bit more riz with this lady? Oh my god, it actually worked. That's so funny. Grace, you're a little bit of a charmer. I love that. That's so funny. I gotta respect that. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, okay, no, do not go eat something. We have to take care of our customers. We can't leave someone at the register. They're gonna throw a fit at us. There we go. I like the little jersey on the walls. I wonder if that was like Grace's soccer jersey from when she was a kid. Okay, and then Hector, once you're done with that, you're gonna be working the floor a little bit. And then I think you have to restock the groceries, so I'm gonna have them do that. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is the deed I was talking about that they might have, or I think this is like their very first simoleon. And we got the little poster of this guy playing soccer. That's a really cute personal touch. And there's, oh, okay, yeah, here's what's upstairs. It got like a break room. I love this. It's really like cutely set up. I like the quilt and little bathroom situation, of course. You gotta have that. Yeah, I like this place a lot. It's really quaint and cozy. I love the landscaping. Okay, Grace is out here making hot dogs. Okay, that's fine, Grace. I guess we can do that. We got a little bit of a lull in business. And Girlie over here, she wants to buy some of our nice produce. Hold on, let's see something here. Oh, cute. Okay, this is Rosaline. She's another townie I made. She's obviously from Romeo and Juliet. I like she's got like a little llama shirt on. I'm happy to see her out and about. Let's see. Let's work our sales magic on Rosaline. Oh, okay, Hector, we do not need to be playing chess. I should probably delete this. Like, I don't want them just doing this the entire time. You guys got a business to run. I did not bring you here so you can play chess on the clock. No, we got... I do not think we want to make Freddie Fasuli upset. That will probably end very poorly for us. So we gotta make sure that everyone gets their groceries taken care of. What are you doing, Grace? You're gonna sponge back? Oh, girl. Girl, no. No, I don't care how sloppy you are not going to be doing that in your family grocery store. Let's see. Let's go work some sales on her. Wait, what's practice on? I haven't had that happen before. Let's see what that's about. And then for Mr. Hector, I'm going to have you restocked. You got a macro for that? No, okay. You just got to do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Oh my god, I love how all of Grace's like sales are working on her. Oh, and she's stinky, but look at this. We got like a one-stop convenience store. There's some magazines. There's like a little like electronics booth. Girl, do not take a sponge bath. I do know she is a little stinky right now, so we should probably have her close up once we ring up all these customers. In fact, yeah, we're gonna have Hector take care of that now. Oh, hi, Patrizio, he's back. Oh, Grace, I don't think this is your calling. Everyone's getting so mad at you. Oh, girly, I've been there. I've worked retail before. It absolutely sucks trying to figure out how to register for the first time. We gotta give her some grace, if you will. Look at Rosaline. She's adorable. Every time I see like a townie I made, I'm just like, oh, look at them. They're so cute. Because there's not a lot of actual townies in this place besides her, who I think she is like supposed to be a waitress by her outfit. All right. And then once everyone has paid for everything, we're just going to get everyone home. But this was kind of like a nice little tour of the place. I think it's very cute. Definitely next time I come in, I'm going to start making sure we have all the produce so we can just sell a lot of that to the customers, because that's going to get us a lot of money really quickly. Look at him. He's just trying to like kick everyone out. He's shooing everybody. Like, get out of here. Get out of here. It is 11 p.m. Nobody should be buying groceries at this hour. Sir, are we done here? Are we done? Like, who are we even shooing? You're in a completely empty room. All right. Anyway, let's get them back home. Wait, hold on. Is that their place? Are they just like right down the street from this grocery store? That's good to know, I guess. Oh my god, I just noticed we're loading back in. Brianna's in maternity wear already. Oh boy. Just a reminder of what we're getting ourselves back into. Oh, how fun. Okay, so they're gonna be gone for about 4 hours, so we gotta keep these two girlies alive. Pregnant Sims, it's so hard to keep all their needs up sometimes. They get so hungry, but we got so much food. Oh, Lola, what do we want to do? Okay, she wants to talk to Bianca Monti. That's fun. She also doesn't want to get... she also fears getting rejected for an invitation from Antoine. She also wants to get a puppy. Like I said, I really do want to get a puppy for them, so I'm going to get a sim blender so we can get that locked, and that way we can just kind of focus on that for like our next goals for this household. So there we go. All right, I'm going to get rid of that. She also does want to talk to Bianca. We could have her call Bianca to chat. I guess it is a little bit late. Yeah, and then for the 3 love interest, let's see who we got. So she just got 2 bolts of Icolos. I don't know if we want her to like immediately dump into homewrecker mode, but we could also go for Alex. I like that Icolos and Alex have the same hair. And God, not the 1 bolt of chemistry with Patrizio. I'm just gonna pretend I don't see that. Let's see, we got bills to pay, and then yeah, let's go call and let's go give a little chat to Bianca. Actually, let's see. Do you have a cell phone? You guys... No, okay, she does not. You guys sell cell phones. I'm going to make sure they get them next time they show up. And then how's Brianna doing? She's just chatting to herself, talking about some sports. Okay, I'm going to have you clean up the... I'm going to have you clean this up really quickly. I know you weren't the one who puked there. Oh, she's afraid of throwing up, girly. There's a good way to prevent that in the future, but, you know... It looks like we're a little too late for that. Oh, and she's about to pass out. Okay, let's get her to bed, and then we'll have Lola talk to Bianca. Oh, Bianca doesn't own a phone. Oh, okay, that's on me. I'm stupid. Okay, anyway, let's go back to that. All right, Icolos, let's go chat him up. Remind me, okay, next time I'm done playing this family, I'm just going to pop into Bianca's place, buy her like a phone, because that would be bad. And I'm going to turn this nefarious music off, and then have her take care of her needs, go take a shower. I like their little shower setup. I like they just got some like a nice little shower on the tiles. Oh, actually, this is probably Lola's. Hold on. This is probably Lola's bath since this is right by her room. So I'm just gonna have her do that and then go to sleep for the night. And then we'll just kind of like fast forward until everybody else gets home. Oh, and there go the sheep off to bed. Oh, okay, yep. I knew that was coming. We got the other bump. Now, I don't know if this maternity wear actually suits Lola's. From what we've seen of Lola, I feel like the girls need to swap. Like, this one is probably a little bit better suited for Brianna. Can I change it, actually? I forgot if Gussie Up lets you change your maternity outfits. I don't think it does. That's unfortunate. Oh, whoops. All the plates are dirty. That's okay. Someone can do the dishes when they come back. Oh, and the tree's on fire. Oh my god. That is so much fire. Okay. Phew. False alarm. Oh my gosh, I just noticed we have like a little tub by the pond. That's so cute. It's a little bathtub. We can like bathe the sheep. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, okay, those are reeds. I thought they were like bones for a second. I was like, what is going on? Did the girls murder somebody? No, but it's just reeds. But look at this tub. It has like a little bamboo spout and a little panda. That's adorable. I don't think I use this tub enough. It's really cute for what it is. No, Lola, that is not your dad. That is not your bed. This is your bed. It's got nice little flowers. You like flowers. It's got red. I think you like red and pink. Sims are not very smart with bed placement sometimes, but it's okay. All right, and Mr. Hector, I'm gonna have you do the dishes after a nice long day of working at the grocery store. Sorry, man, your kids are pregnant, which is, you know, what you wanted. What does Grace want to do? She wants to jump on the couch. Let's do that really quickly. That's kind of fun. And then I'm gonna have her clean up all the dishes out here because we've got so many dishes. Because you guys kept making like a billion meals at once. And then she's gonna take a shower. She is so stinky, and then she can go to bed in this nice little, I like her like bedspread. That's kind of cute. Oh, and okay, she just wants to buy a bunch of things. We're gonna ignore that. What about you, Brianna? She's sleeping. There we go. Gonna have her take care of everything, and then that's probably where we're gonna wrap everything up for the night. So much goddamn happened. We found out that like 2 of these girls are pregnant. We found out another Sim is pregnant. We found out like there's some beef going on in Berrybury that we did not have any idea of before. So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun thing to get to. But in the meantime, I've been enjoying them. I'm very excited. If this is like, oh, girly. No, we do not need to be playing the bass guitar when you're starving and your sister is sleeping in the room. Let's go get some food. Good thing we have like a billion leftovers because you guys made a billion meals at once. But yeah, that was the Linguine family. I love them. I'm really excited. If this is like the level of like chaos we're going to get with this neighborhood just right off the bat, I'm so looking forward to the rest of the family. I believe next we are actually going to be covering the Fasulis, who is Lola's baby daddy. Is one of them, so that's gonna be kind of fun. I think we're gonna wrap this episode up here though. This was already a lot of time we spent, so we're gonna cover the next episode, but really excited, really looking forward to this neighborhood. This has been really fun so far, and that's all from me. See you guys later. Hope you have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Ciao.